And she gets the second as well, 28-26. McDonald over the top of the double team to Kinley Keith. Standards pass to Keith, quickly out to Parks, open for the three. This one won't go off the rim. And Katie trying to come up for the rebound over the Devil Dogs. And she's going to pick up her third personal foul. They've all come within the first 3 minutes here of the second half. She will leave the ball game. Maggie Gresham returns, her first appearance in the second half. Maggie's mom stopped by just a moment ago. Under 5 to play in the third, trailing 28-26. Devil Dogs working around. Brockman outside three-point line. Going to force the pass in the backcourt. It goes out of bounds, and a turnover by Morton. A chance to
that
tie.
Wasn't Reese's player that threw the ball away, but Reese was in the passing lane of the girl she was trying to throw it to and airmailed it over her head. So once again, Reese is right in the middle of a turnover for Morton.
And Reese has not been out of this ball game yet. Trailing 28-26, a chance to tie or take the lead. This time down the floor, come with good three-point shooting thus far. Standards going to dribble in the lane, beat a defender, put it off the glass. Good. Standards ties it at 28.
Sid only 3 in the first half. She's already got 6 here in the third quarter. And if you're Kinley, don't let her have it back if you can.
Hartman back to Clemens. Over to Kinley Keith, knocks it away. Clemens recovers. Bounce pass down low to Brockman. Backs herself to the basket. Shot blocked from behind by Gresham into the hands of McDonald. A chance to take the lead. Up the floor to Standridge on the move. Pull up. Toss inside to Gresham. Knocked away from behind by Brockman, but Gresham gets it back.
Maggie with great strength to keep that from being a turnover.
She's battling for position inside. Brockman behind her. Parks thought about a shot. She's going to drive the baseline, gets cut off. Needs help, tosses it back out. Standards runs it down midcourt. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back to McDonald. Had a shot.
Running the flat.
McDonald's going to drive. Left side, high off the glass. Won't go. Brockman with a rebound. Still tied at 28. Kemp quickly down the floor. Into the lane. Slides. Puts it off the glass and good. 30-28, the Moulton lead. And ball knocked away in the mouse pass. Moulton gets it. Under the basket. Now they'll toss it back out. Defense back.
One of the second turnover against the press.
Brockman takes the pass inside. Backs out Standards just a little bit. And scores. Moulton 32. Clinton 28.
Jackets get a good possession here.
Abigail Parks on the move. Pass head to Gresham. Looks inside. Not there. Back to Abigail. Back to Maggie. Turns. Spins. Left. Right. Shot blocked by Brockman. And Moulton comes up with it. Kemp down the floor.
That was a good foul right there. Kemp in the open floor is too dangerous.
And that goes against McDonald, her second personal. And Gracie Linville into the ball game. Abigail Parks out. Katie Gifford returns. Maggie Gresham out.
Now, Brockman doesn't have a lot of range. She's a basket guarder. We saw that on the other end. But if she catches the ball at the block, you almost can't stop her. She's going to back you up under the basket. So that's number 30, Brockman. You got to keep her away from that block.
Well, it's a two-possession lead. Seems like it hadn't been that much in a while now. Shot and a miss by Kemp. McDonald takes it on the offside. Up the floor to Linville. So quick with the basketball. She and McDonald. Reese is going to drive. Toss it back outside. Gracie inside to Standards. Poked away, but in the hands of Gifford. Katie in the lane. Shot up. Good. Katie Gifford, 32-30.
Katie's first basket of the night. It couldn't come at a better time.
On the dribble. Wallman with it. Defended by McDonald. Linville on Hartman. Hartman. Kemp catches. Gets to the free throw line. Tosses it out. Three-point shot up. Won't go. Offside rebound to Clemens. Moulton gets it back. 30 seconds. So reset the shot clock. Minute 35 here in the third quarter. Trading 32-30. And still, Kinley Keith's got it. Over to Reese McDonald. Throws it a bit behind her on the move. Out of bounds. And back to Moulton.
Oh, man.
Good thought. Just couldn't
finish. 2-on-2 break there. If Kinley could have maybe push it almost to the three-point line before making that pass, force the defenders back.
Keith a senior, McDonald a senior, Standridge a senior. Gifford and Linville, juniors for the Yellow Jackets.
Good job, Brockman, trying to post Sydney down on that block again. Good job by Reese to kick the basketball out of bounds. Sydney's going to maybe try to front her now low.
Sydney trying to back her away. Brockman pushing back in the lane. Kemp gets it up and in. 34-30. A little pressure in the backcourt. McDonald over to Linville. Up the floor to Keith. And now Gracie on the dribble. 50 seconds in the third quarter. Gifford looks inside to Standridge, not there. McDonald's going to drive. She beats her defender right side off the glass, off the rim, won't go to the floor. Morton clears the basketball. 40 seconds.
A lot of contact on that layup. They're not calling anything on either end right now.
Kemp on the dribble, almost got loose. She's able to recover, toss it back out. Now she gets it back behind the three-point line. Won't go off the back rim. Standridge with a rebound. Try to get back to a one-possession game. 25 seconds in the third. McDonald across midcourt.
It's a 2-for-1 here. If you can get a good possession score, you're going to get the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Ball knocked away. She recovers near the Chickasaw at midcourt. 12 seconds. The offense. Linville over to Keith. Three-point shot up. Won't go off the rim. Gifford chases down the rebound. 5 seconds back to Kinley Keith. This time she'll take the layup. Oh, too hard off the glass. Moulton with a rebound. And that will do it. Devil Dogs 34, the Lady Yellow Jackets 30. Fourth and final quarter from the quarterfinal round of the Girls Class 4A State Championship. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep brand vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Life is better with basketball and with First Security. We have the resources and the know-how to assist with your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we're into the fourth quarter. Destiny awaits the Lady Yellow Jackets. They have dominated the fourth quarter almost all season long. They trail by 4 here heading into the final period, 34-30, and they'll have the ball to start the second half. Low-scoring game. Points are hard to come by here. Jackets have 4 team fouls. Moulton only 1 team foul.
And this is a tight matchup. We thought Moulton was the number 1 coming into this ballgame. We thought, but they got upset in their region on Friday night in the semifinal round. Had to play the Constellation, come in as the number 3. They had to win earlier in the week against Hamburg to make it here to the Yellow Jackets. Clinton's first ballgame coming in as the number 1. And Clinton's going to turn it over to start the fourth quarter.
Moulton with a 4-point lead. Unforced errors. Every possession's important now. Points are so hard to come by. The Jackets have had very few turnovers tonight.
Kemp on the dribble. Keith knocks it away. Kemp recovers. And she'll toss it over to Clemens at the top. Clinton defense will sag, give her some room. The bounce pass it low to Brockman. Spins, shoots off the glass. Good. 36-30.
Brockman 6 all here in the second half. Unstoppable at the block just because of her sheer size.
Parks in the corner to Keith. Going to drive the baseline. Toss across to Gifford, back to Abigail. Now she's open for a 3. Good ball movement, and Abigail scores. Look at that. You make the right pass if somebody's going to be open.
First basket of the second half. She's got 11.
36-33.
Got to have stops on defense. There's one.
Blocks the shot of Hartman. Recovers the basketball to McDonald. She's on the run. Defense in front of her. She's going to take it in the lane. Dish to Standridge. She's going to drive inside. Up, won't go off the rim. Rebound by Hartman and the Devil Dogs. 36-33. And a foul in the backcourt against Reese McDonald. And I believe that's going to be her 3rd personal. Team's 5th. So
you see Morrilton a little bit huffing and puffing.
And
maybe the Yellow Jackets can run them down before it's over.
Reese got to play smart. Can't afford to have her come out of the ball game. Playing with 3 fouls. I believe Katie Gifford has 3
Sydney
as well.
trying to front her now. Keep it out of the low post.
3-point shot by Kemp. Won't go off the back of the rim. Gifford with a rebound. Outlet to Keith. Parks is ahead. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Last touch by Morrilton.
Oh, it's a game of inches. If she could get that one past the defender, we've got a layup on the other end. But we still got the basketball. Trailing by 3.
6:19 to go in the ball game. McDonald with the ball at the top on the dribble. They're trying to screen for Standridge and then Parks. The defense there. Take it as far as they can into the lane, and the travel whistled on the Yellow Jackets. Coach Post going to send Maggie Gresham back into the ball game. Gresham in, Gifford out.
Kinley,
no, it's Kinley.
We'll check out.
Kinley Keith out.
Jackets going with a big lineup. 3 bigs in the lineup at the same time. Standridge, Gresham, Gifford. Let's see what the matchup is on Kemp. Right now, Katie's closest to her. Katie better give her a little bit of space here.
Kemp walks across midcourt. Maggie looks like she's going to sag in the lane, be ready to help if needed. On the outside, back to Hartman at the free throw line. Looks to Brockman, not there. Double team with Standridge and Gresham. Denying the pass. Clemens, open, 2-point attempt. Up, won't go, off the rim. McDonald, Gresham, out of bounds. Last touch by Morrilton.
Well, Morrilton almost got another break. It bounced right in their hands, but they threw it away, and Clinton has another shot here.
Trailing 36-35 with 5:23 remaining in the ball game. McDonald ahead to Abigail Parks. Knocked down that 3 to pull Clinton with the in-3 just moments ago. This low-scoring game. McDonald, Gresham, and away from the basketball. Defensive foul called. So they're trying to keep City Standridge, I believe, from trying to get the basketball. But only the second team foul against Morrilton here in the second half.
See what Coach Post dials up here.
Foul on Clemens. Inbound the ball to Standridge. Quickly into the corner to Parks. Not there. She'll toss it back out. Reese on the dribble. They'll deny her the lane. And Gifford in the corner. They'll leave her open for 3. Katie ties it. 36 all. Gifford with the 3. 4:45 to go.
Katie's got 5 on the second half.
Kemp with the dribble. Picks it up. Pass away into the corner. McDonald defending. Clinton trailed by 6. Now it's tied. Hartman, top of the lane, dumps it to Brockman. She gets behind the basket, going for the block. Sydney says she's got her arms straight up. Instead, foul is called, and that will send Brockman to the free throw line.
Brockman only comes out of the lane maybe to set a screen for Kemp. Other than that, she gets on the block. That time Hartman got free a little bit. The Yellow Jackets had to help, and then she dumped it off to Brockman.
She'll miss the first. 4:27 to go. City Standard's her second personal. I believe that's what the PA said. Scoreboard says 0, but
got a rebound here. Make sure you block out.
Gresham and Standards down low. Off the miss. It is Standards with the rebound. A chance to take the lead. Trailed by 6. Now a chance to take the lead here in the fourth. McDonald across midcourt. Gifford dumps it inside of Gresham. One-on-one with Brockman. Spins. Shoot with the left hand blocked. And Brockman takes it out of the air. Ahead to Kemp. Parks in front of her. McDonald comes up to help. Kemp slides and scores. Morrilton with the 2 and the timeout. They lead 38-36. There'll be 4:02 remaining when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
Well, this one's winding down. 4:02 left. 38-36. Morrilton after the big block shot by Brockman. When Brockman gets it low, it's almost impossible to stop her. When we get it down low against her, it's very difficult to shoot the ball over. You might want to look maybe for the clear out and maybe that wide open jump shot. Here we go. 4 minutes to go.
And trailing by 2, it's McDonald, Park, Standridge, Gifford, and Gresham. Reese on the left side. She's so good there. Clemens defending. Now she'll toss it away to Gifford. Parks on the dribble. Oh, goes to the floor. Picks it up. McDonald on the runner from the baseline. Shot won't go. Kemp with the offside rebound. Abigail went to the floor hard on her own, but she's back up, down the floor defensively. Inside to Brockman. Turns, spins 2 defenders. Misses the basket, but the foul called, and Brockman back to the free throw line. 3:29 to go.
Brockman missed two of those just a few seconds ago.
Kinley Keith will check into the ball game after this first free throw attempt. As Brockman's first is up and in. Our good friend Billy Morgan's listening in tonight. He says from Oklahoma. Billy, Harding University broadcaster, as well as Heber Springs. And, Billy, the live stream is back on. I don't know if you're just listening through the app or if you're trying to watch on the live stream, but Laura O'Neill's got it restored for folks back home. As Brockman gets the first, misses the second, and rebound tipped around. And, oh, no, Katie Gifford, well, okay, maybe the official pointed the wrong way. Looked like Gifford was about to get it. It got loose. I thought he pointed Morrilton basketball off the foul.
That's why Katie didn't get that rebound. She got knocked up under the backboard there, and the official was right there to make the call, and Clinton has it. Down by 3. They've pretty much seemingly been down the entire game except for about 30 seconds.
McDonald in the backcourt. And her pass ahead gets loose. Gifford able to get it over to Abigail Parks. And quickly back to Katie. Now Reese at the top of the key. Sets the offense. 3:10 to go.
Big possession. Want to keep it a one-possession ball game.
A lot of movement by the Yellow Jackets without the ball.
Shot clock, down to
5 seconds. Into the corner to Gifford. She's open. She hit a 3 earlier. This one's a little bit long off the rim. And Kemp with the rebound. 2:50 remaining. Morrilton 39, Clinton 36. Kemp's going to keep it herself into traffic. Up, misses, gets her own rebound. The putback, misses, out of bounds, and it belongs to the Yellow Jackets. But Clinton gets that. Morrilton had good looks inside that time. Clinton able to get out of that one.
2:42, running down to possessions now. Got to get a good shot. Can't let the shot clock run down under 5 seconds.
And Abigail Parks on the move off the inbounds pass. Ahead into the corner to Gifford. Coach Matthew Post wants a timeout. Let's keep it here with 2:35 to go in the ball game. Clinton trailing 39-36.
A good timeout by Coach Post. Want to mention a couple special people in Coach Post life. Benny and Joyce Post. I hope they're watching down in Smackover, Arkansas, in Buckaroo Country. That's the grandparents of Coach Post, and we are so grateful and happy to have Coach Post as part of the Clinton Yellow Jacket Nation. We're so glad y'all are listening in down there. And I saw Mom and Dad, they're here tonight. And so we want to send out a big shout-out to Benny and Joyce Post down in Smackover, Arkansas. Angela Bradford watching home. Thanks for everything that Angela does. Lacey Bradford broadcast the Shirley game today. Shout-out to the Shirley Blue Devils. They beat Wonderview today. They move on in the state tournament. Lacey does their game. She's listening in tonight. And just wanted to mention her, and we are set to go back to action. A very important possession for Clinton.
Out of the timeout, this low-scoring game. 39-36. McDonald on the dribble, right, left, and she'll pass away. Back to Abigail Parks for the three to tie. Won't go. Gifford takes it out of the air. Recovers the basketball. Back to Abigail. And Standish. But that didn't hit the rim. Shot clock still running. We're down to 5 seconds. Reese in the lane. Spin. Shoots and misses. Trying to get her a rebound, but Brockman comes away with it. 2:05 to go.
So difficult to score with Brockman in there. That was a drive earlier that Reese had early in possession that she normally scores on, but she had to pass it because Brockman was guarding the basket.
Not a lot of teams can cause the Lady Yellow Jackets kind of trouble in the lane when they get that deep. Kemp's going to drive in the lane, split two defenders. Shot up, won't go, and Gifford for the rebound. Another chance to tie. Minute 40 remaining. McDonald on the move, down the floor, and she's going to take it all the way, bounce past to Standridge from the block. Won't go, but she's fouled, and that will send Sydney Standridge to the free throw line.
Ran the floor, had open space. Sid took it deep through the defense, dropped it off to Sydney Standridge. And Sid to the line. Sid is 2 for 2. The Yellow Jackets are 4 for 4 tonight.
With a minute 35, Sydney's first is up and in, 39-37.
This game kind of reminds me of that that quarterfinal game against Little Rock Episcopal last year, where the Yellow Jackets trailed for most of the game and then rallied late to win. See if they can do it one more time.
Sydney's second. Won't go. And Brockman's able to come away with the rebound. Morrilton, they lead by 2, 39-37. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Clinton with 17 fouls. Morrilton with 4. Kemp the leading scorer for the Devil Dogs with the ball, defended by Kinley Keith.
Backside help, backside help.
Brockman takes the pass, can't handle it. It's loose on the floor. Morrilton recovers. And now, the basket did not count. Morrilton called a timeout before Kemp got the shot off. Coach would like to take that one back. But the score 39-37. Morrilton timeout, a minute 10 to go.
Clinton got 2 breaks on that one. Brockman had it, no backside help, and she dropped the basketball. And then Morrilton flipped it out to Kemp, who knocked down a wide open 3. But Coach McNabb for Morrilton called a timeout before it was airborne. So the Yellow Jackets got a couple breaks there. See if they can take advantage of it. When we come back, there's only going to be 12 seconds left on the shot clock. You'd love to see Kinley Keith maybe keep it away from McNabb those final 12 seconds and keep it away from Brockman on that on the block. But trailing 39-37, got to get a stop somewhere.
And for Clinton, it'll be Keith, McDonald, Standridge, Parks, and Gifford returning. 6 players, 7 have played tonight. And these 5 in. See how they match up. They've been in man-to-man the entirety of the night. McDonald on the ball against Wogman. They'll get it into Kemp. She's defended by Gifford. Now Katie will relax a little bit. Over to Abigail Parks. Or are they in a zone now? Are they in a zone out of the timeout? Kemp, Parks, 2 seconds, 1 second, and they didn't get it off. A shot clock violation. I think he changed the defense.
Great play by Coach Post because he knew McNabb was going to call a set play against man-to-man defense. They come out and they're set up in a 1-3-1 zone. Great play call by Coach Post.
58 seconds on the game clock. Morrilton leads 39-37. A chance to tie or take the lead. McDonald in the backcourt, defended by Clemens. She'll get it across. Right, left, keeps her dribble. Everybody moving to the right, and we got a foul away from the basket. Oh, a timeout. Timeout. Let's go ahead and take this one. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Well, 48 seconds left. These seniors have been a part of 77 victories. I don't think anything phases them. Let's see if they got one little piece of magic left, and here we go.
McDonald with it. McDonald, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Keith inside to Standridge. One defender between her and the basket. Sydney spins, shoots, scouts the basket, and she's fouled. Standridge will go to the line with a chance to take the lead with 38 seconds remaining.
Checkers have only led one time. You got to go back. I think it was 21-20 back in the second quarter for about 30 seconds.
Could that be the biggest shot of the senior's career? She gets the free throw. 40-39 is the lead. 38 seconds. 35-second shot clock. Inbound the ball to Kemp. Defended by Keith. Now Clinton back in the man-to-man. They're going to force Morton to take a full 60-second timeout. Let's keep it here at our broadcast position. 33 seconds remain when they come out of the timeout.
2 seconds difference in the shot clock, so Morton could run it down for the final shot. We'll see here. I know McNabb and Brockman, the two most dangerous players for Morton. We'll see if Coach Post maybe changes something here. The last time out, he went to a zone defense, and Morton let the shot clock run out. Let's see what he does here. But Yellow Jacket fans came to their feet down there, and they'll be back up here once the ball gets inbounded here. Former Yellow Jacket, I think Allie King-Suggs watching tonight. And I know they had some great teams when she played, and the Yellow Jackets trying to get back to that Final Four here. Yellow Jackets have 17 fouls, so any foul is going to put Morton on the line. But if you get Brockman down on that block, you almost have to foul her to make her beat you at the free throw line. And you'd love for McNabb not to touch it in the final 31 seconds, but that's a tall order to ask. Oh, not McNabb,
Kemp.
Cheyenne Kemp. Mm-hmm. But here we go. Yellow Jacket fans coming to their feet. And all you folks back home, get a little bit closer to the TV.
Now you can see where the Clinton fans are sitting below our broadcast position in front of the live stream. Same five on the floor. Looks like they want to screen for Kemp. She'll move to the right. Kinley Keith defending. Left, right. Keeps her dribble. Backs up behind the three-point line. Picks it up. Needs help. 22 seconds. At the top is Hartman. Back to Kemp. 15 on the shot clock. Kemp's on the drive. Gets away. A screen from Brockman. Dribbles down to the baseline. Behind the basket. She'll throw it off Reese McDonald to make it go out of bounds as she got below the basket against the double team. 12 seconds to go.
If she gets rid of it in the final 12 seconds, you can't let her have it back.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound to Kemp. She's in the lane. Turn, spin, back, step back, shoot, two. Bounces, won't go. Rebound, put back, scores. 7 seconds, 6. Morton scores 41-40. And there's a foul on the play.
Wow, they even called a foul on that.
Brockman scored. There was a foul.
Kemp missed the shot. The Yellow Jackets did all they could. And Brockman, so big, just moved us up out of the basket. I'm not sure about the foul on the shot, but the official called it. Morton was going to take the lead regardless. Now it could be either 1 or 2. That'll dictate the strategy here in the final 7.2 seconds left. They put a couple seconds back on the clock. Got to get the rebound here, though. That's the first thing.
And Brockman from the line. The shot is up. Misses. Chase down the rebound. Morton gets it. Clock running. 5, 4. And the foul called. Morton to the free throw line for a one-on-one. Misses the free throw, but took 3 seconds to stop the clock.
Got to give Warman some credit. The rebound went to the right. She was lined up on the left. She went all the way over to the right corner to run down that rebound. 1-and-1, though. Got a rebound. You got to keep Brockman off the boards here.
And she misses. Rebound to McDonald. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Pass ahead to Cindy Standards. At the buzzer, it's up. Oh! Just off the rim. Misses. And Morton wins the ball game. 41-39. 40 over the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Oh, my, what a great effort by the Lady Jackets. Sydney got a good look as you could get and just caught a little bit of rim. The rebound before that cost us about 2.5 seconds, so we might have had 7 instead of 4.5, but you can't look back. What a great effort by the Yellow Jackets. They led only 2 times in the game, once in the second quarter and once with 30 seconds to go. But they gave everything they had against the third-ranked team in the state of Arkansas, and, of course, a team with much larger enrollment than Clinton has.
As the teams shake hands across midcourt, the coaching staff as well. And I don't know that we were ready for that in this 22-23 Lady Yellow Jacket basketball season, but when you get to this point in the season, when you get to the final 7 at the 4A state tournament, they're all good. Walton had already won 1 game this week just to make it to this one to take on the number 1 seed coming out of the East region, the Lady Yellow Jackets. And Walton comes away with a 1-point win. The girls have headed to the locker room along with Coach Matthew Post. The Clinton cheerleaders still down on the floor. Folks are still on their feet. It's going to maybe take a little while for them to get out of here tonight. But let's go ahead and step away for just a moment. When we return, we'll give some final numbers. We'll name the first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game, and we'll wrap up the basketball season. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Hi, I'm Joey Dobbs with State Farm Insurance here in Clinton. We are proud to support Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports, and we're here to support you on and off the field. For surprisingly great rates on auto, home, life, and supplemental health insurance, stop by today. We're located just off of Highway 65 before the Little Red River next to H&R Block. Give us a call at 745-6323 or visit our website at calljoeydobbs.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Savers. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Savers a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets. Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket basketball boosters, by Arkansas Mountain Realty, by PEH Supply, by TLC Bookkeeping, by Dr. Jamie Beavers Dental, by Ingram Tire, by the Western Sizzlin', by Clinton Drug, and by Main Street Florists. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's game.
Camera's on if you want to stand up.
Well, my colleague Jeff Hall back here at Chickasaw Arena in Blytheville. Lady Yellow Jackets season comes to an end, but an exciting ball game tonight as they take the number 3 team Morrilton down to the wire before losing 41-40. In fact, they took it to the wire because Sydney's shot bounced around the rim, almost fell through. That would have gave the Yellow Jackets a magical victory, but they fall 1 point short tonight. Morrilton led 17-15 at the end of the first quarter. They led 23-22 at the half. The Yellow Jackets led one time in the first half. It was 21-20. Morrilton checked the lead, increased the lead to 34-30 at the end of the third quarter. In fact, they never led by more than 4. It was always pretty much a one-possession game the entire ball game. As we came down the stretch, the Yellow Jackets, at one point, they led 36-30 early in the fourth quarter. At the 4:02 mark, the Jackets had cut it to 38-36. At the 1:30 mark, they trailed 39-37. And then they took a 1 point lead with 38 seconds left on a Sydney Standridge basket and free throw. And then Morrilton scored with 7.5 seconds left in the game. Got their own rebound, missed a free throw with 4 seconds left, and Sydney Standridge got a last shot off that just fell short of the mark. And the final score, Morrilton 41, Clinton 40. Scores for Morrilton: Kenya Clemens with 4 points on the night. Sophia Warman, 3 points. Jennifer Hartman, 1 point. Caitlin Bowden, 1 point. And then the two big scorers for Morrilton tonight: Jonna Brockman, the big post player on the inside, 5'10", 180. She didn't score in the first half, but she had 9 big points in the second half. And then the Weber State signee, Cheyenne Kemp, 15 points in the first half. The Jackets held it only 9 in the second half. She finished the game with 24 points. For the Lady Yellow Jackets, Katie Gifford with 5 big points tonight. Maggie Gresham off the bench for 2 points. Abigail Parks, 11 points on the night, including 3 3-pointers. Reese McDonald, 9 points. All those came in the first half. Sydney Standridge with 13. 10 of those came in the second half. Morrilton ended up with 1, 2, 3 3-point baskets on the night, and they were 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. They were 8 of 11. Or check that. 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, 13 free throw attempts, and they were 9 of 13 at the free throw line, 8 of 13 at the free throw line tonight. For the Yellow Jackets, they finished the night with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers on the night. And the Yellow Jackets were great at the free throw line as they hit 6 out of 7 at the free throw line. Well, Jeff, the First Arkansas Bank and Trust players of the game for one final time in their career. It'll be the 2-time All-Stater Reese McDonald and the senior Sydney Standridge. Sydney finished with 13 points, 10 in the second half, and Reese with 9 points on the night. And I think you said neither one of them left the ball game tonight.
And depended on by Coach Matthew Post and his teammates all season long, and then they play hard to the end. They're a lot of fun to watch, and made their best effort tonight. Thanks again to First Arkansas Bank and Trust, title sponsor again this season for the player of the game. Stop by their branch in the Northside Shopping Center. Tell them you enjoyed listening to Yellow Jacket basketball this season. See what they can do for you, and appreciate First Arkansas Bank and Trust and all of our sponsors this season. Hey, hope you got a chance. We did a video today with those seniors, with Reese and Sydney and Kinley Keith, and as well as Katie McJunkins, and the volume didn't work as good on that. So if you listen close, you can hear it. We had hoped to do maybe some more interviews before we left town on Saturday. We didn't expect to lose tonight. I don't know what we'll get, if anything, between now and I think the team's going to be staying tonight, so won't be making their trip back home until tomorrow. But we'll see. And those 4 seniors, Sydney and Reese and Katie and Kinley, they've been fun to watch. And as Mike Ollie talked about earlier, that is the winningest class of girls in Lady Yellow Jacket basketball history. Won more games in their 3 years than anyone else.
Yeah, it'll be a special class, and they will definitely go down in history. We keep having these reunions, so I expect to see these girls in 10 years. I hope I'm around. But they're going to finish their careers 77-23. That's the winningest class in school history. The 2000 class won 68 games, so they're going to put 77. If you look at that too, that is that's 26 wins a year in your career. That's unbelievable. That's like our the winning football team we had, the 2019 team. They averaged 11 wins a year for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Hard to ever beat that in football. Hard to ever beat this in basketball. They averaged 25, almost 26 wins a year. They're going to finish with 77 career wins. And as a team, this group has they'll go down with 2 straight regional championships. Hope maybe for another one next year. 2 straight conference championships. Hope for another one next year. 3 straight state tournament appearances. That's a record. 3 straight 20-win seasons. That's a record. We hope to add to those next year also. And I think the neat thing too, they won it in 3A last year. Well, you're a big school in 3A. You're up near the top, and you won the regional championship, conference championship, and you went to the Final Four. Now you're the smallest school in 4A. You win a conference championship, you win a regional championship, and you get down to the Final 7. I think that tells you the quality of the seniors, the team, and the coaching staff. It didn't matter what classification it was. They still went out, and they did it on the floor.
And again, Coach Matthew Post, his 3rd season as leading the girls program here at Clinton High School. Junior high and senior, assisted by Tammy Hodges-Johnson, the 1983 Lady Yellow Jacket state champion. And you can see the camaraderie and the way the team responds, and they respect their coaching staff on the floor, on those 6 a.m. practices they have, and even sitting around at the breakfast table or the dinner table like we've seen over the last couple of nights. And what how well Coach Post and Coach Johnson have done with this group in 3 years.
Yeah, we got a lot of people to thank. Sid just sent me a text over. We want to thank the fans. There were over 560 watching or listening to the broadcast tonight, along with all the ones who made it here tonight. And what great crowds this year at Yellow Jacket Arena, topped off by the biggest crowd I've seen on that regional championship night. But the senior night, the reunion night, every night, we had a bad schedule. We had all these Tuesday home games, no Friday home games, and the fans still came out in droves. And so you got to thank the fans, and the fans love that school. I know people that have always grown up there may take it for granted, but from the outside looking in, I've never been to a place where the fans, the community loves the school. We need to thank, because we've already thanked the seniors, Coach Post, Coach Jay. Thanks for taking us on the ride. Whatever we needed, they provided it. They gave us access when we needed access, and you can't ask for more than that. I want to thank the sponsors. We got a bunch of sponsors that are always with us every year for years. We got ones that want to jump on new every year. We want to thank all those sponsors. And if you're out there in the audience, you're one of the fans, when you see one of those sponsors, tell them thanks, because not many schools get to broadcast all their games, football, basketball, baseball, softball. That's pretty rare, and we kind of take it for granted. So you see Sid King and those sponsors, let them know you thank them for bringing you Yellow Jacket Sports on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. And
another thing, don't fail to mention either. I know it's a volunteer and it's a labor of love, but what the Clinton Booster Club does, maybe not every school has that either, but some of those folks who've made a lot of this postseason things happen with the regional tournament, everything they do through the year, and that's a big part of the success that we see around the arena and the programs with the kids.
I can't imagine a better booster club than Clinton's Booster Club. They work so hard. They plan all those reunion events, all those things that everybody enjoys. That comes through the Booster Club. The coaches, there's nothing that they need they can't have. Whatever the school provides, and the Booster Club goes above and beyond that. There's nothing that the coaches don't have that they want. And the Booster Club operates because you, the fans, come out and support the Booster Club. We have these fundraisers, these ball games, and you guys, it's the best Booster Club around by far. In fact, other schools envy our Booster Club, and they ask questions about how y'all do that. Well, I tell them, first of all, we got one of the greats in there with Angela Bradford. Nobody runs an organization better than she does. President Philip Jones and all of the Booster Club officers and the people that volunteer. You got to thank the Booster Club for that. The Yellow Jacket Clinton administration, Jay Chalk, Tim Smith, all the principals. They are so cooperative. Whatever we need, they provide. And I don't know. It takes a village to put this on, and we got a great village.
And the future looks bright for Yellow Jacket basketball, not only on the girls' side. Coach Post talked about it today when we were visiting. He said he thinks he's got a good squad coming up next year. The ninth graders coming up. He thinks they can make more tournament runs in the next couple of years. He said, hey, we need to be hosting a state tournament or regional tournament, especially 2 years from now. So he doesn't plan on backing down any. He's got good girls coming up. And how about that boys team that we watched? Lost a heartbreaker buzzer beater last week, or they would have been here tonight as well. The boys were so much fun to watch this year under Coach Judson Smith. And so future looks bright on the basketball court.
And two great junior high teams. The junior girls won the conference championship in the district tournament. The junior boys finished, I think, second, and then came up 1 point short in the district tournament from winning that game in overtime. So lots of good young players on the way. And it's a shame that it comes to an end this year, but it was a great run. A lot of schools would like to be where we're at right now. And we just enjoy the run and hope for years to come on both the basketball, football side. We're fixing to switch over baseball, softball. We got great coaches there, and it should be a lot of fun. Baseball, softball will kick off broadcast in a couple of weeks. So it's a good day to be a Yellow Jacket, as Coach Post says.
And you listen at home, the volume, if you haven't noticed already, it is about to kick up. The Morrilton Devil Dog boys team, they're going to take on the host team, the Blytheville Chickasaws. Bible thinks they're going to win a boys state championship this year, that they're going to make it to the final two on their home court come Saturday morning. We saw them last week win the regional at Yellow Jacket Arena. They are fun to watch. There's going to be some good basketball left in this tournament, and we thought we'd still be here. Didn't plan on leaving after tonight as far as the girls' game, but certainly a fun atmosphere and a privilege to get to be here when you make it this far. Well, that's going to do it, I think, for all our in-house folks throughout the year. Kelsey Robinson, her dad Ron Robertson in the studio as our audio engineer, getting us set up on these Friday nights, these Tuesday nights in between. For Sid King during the week, taking care of everything in the office. Troubleshooting, keeping us on track when things go awry, video, audio-wise, from our broadcast position. Laura O'Neill, her first year as our video engineer, coming out of Clinton High School a couple of years ago. She's been fantastic, and but for unforeseen technical difficulties at times like we had tonight, she's done a great job.
Well, I was going to mention, Sid sent me a special message by the administration here about the capacity crowd, so it may have overloaded the wireless networks. Yeah, I'll read this before we get off the air while we probably had some problems. Chickasaw Arena is packed. There are 2,500 plus people in here, and the line runs more than halfway around the building on the outside. No seats to be had, and the host team doesn't even play until the final game. And so that had a lot to do probably with getting a signal out of here tonight, just an overloaded wireless system.
That's right. Well, time for us to sign off. Thanks again for joining us here for the basketball season 22-23, and certainly enjoyed having you. For Mike Holly, I'm Jeff Hall. You've been listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Thank you for joining us